Hello, gorgeous souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are unboxing The Way of Cartouche by Murry Hope. This is going to be super, super exciting. I already have a version of this deck and the book, which I'll show you to compare once we've opened it. But the deck that I have is a version that was created by somebody online who really wanted to work with the cards and share the cards, but this is out of print. So this is a card set that's been out of print for quite a while. I got my hands on the cards. Dot Winter, she's amazing. She's incredible. She got me a deck after I did my cartouche initiations and energy healing training with her, and I love the cards, but I was so excited to find the actual real original of this deck. Now I'm gonna start unboxing. Let's start unboxing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is pretty expensive. I've seen this online for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I got it for a little bit less than that on eBay, which I was so excited about. Look at it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got it for a bargain. I saw it while I was looking for other stuff on eBay, as you do, and I saw it and I was like, I know that is worth way more than what you're charging for it. So I hit the buy button, and here it is. Okay, so you can tell that it's used, right? Like this plastic here is a little bit like dirty and old. The box is a bit roughed up, but you know what? I am totally fine with it because this is just so exciting. If you're into Egypt at all, which you probably are if you press play on this this video, you're gonna love it. You're gonna freaking love it. Okay, I got to read the back because my version that I have didn't come with a cover like this. I've got the book and I've got the cards separately. I'll show you what I've got. Okay, so, and the book's gonna be the same, I'm pretty sure. So I've got the book and I've got the deck, and the cards are just like this. And so I never got any kind of information on the back, so I gotta read it. Okay. In your hands is a remarkable new oracle for our times, a system of self-understanding and awareness that taps into the wisdom of the ancient Egyptians. A cartouche is an oval or oblong figure found on Egyptian monuments and papyri. Typically, these contain the name of a god, sovereign, or person of great importance. After more than 30 years of study, Murry Hope chose the name cartouche for this exciting new system of divination because it encapsulates the archetypal and powerful energies known and understood by the ancients and embodies them in identities recognizable in today's world. The cartouche may be used in many ways. Superficially, they are similar to the tarot in their arrangement in spreads, from very simple to highly complex, which offer insights into a wide variety of questions. But the individual cartouche cards can also be used for meditation, healing, magical, or talismanic purposes. When arrayed in the various formats described in the enclosed book, they can provide startlingly accurate answers to dreams, family or emotional problems, financial or business matters, protections, spiritual seeking, or any of life's many enigmas. The Way of Cartouche is designed to be a perfect gift for one's friends or oneself. Included is a handsome hardcover book and a box set of 25 cards, all designed for durability, permanence, and artistic beauty. Try the cartouche. You will be astounded by their accuracy. Oh my gosh. Like, yes, of course we want the cartouche. So, designed by Andy Carpenter, printed in the USA. Don't think that there's that many books and decks printed in the USA these days. Okay, let's open it up. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh. Okay. How do we open it? I don't want to do it wrong. Okay, we'll open it by the side. So when I bought this off eBay, the person I bought it off was like, it comes with the original styrofoam. Like, this was one of the this was one of the selling points of the deck, the set of the book and the cards, was that it comes with the original styrofoam. So that's pretty cool that it's in there. Well, it's breaking off a little bit. Okay, so we've got the deck. We'll have a look at that in a second. And then we've got the book. So as you can see, it is the same as the one that I already have. You know what? I think it's different. Wait, what? Maybe mine is just faded, but the text on this one, like that, to me that looks gold, and this other one looks silver. I don't know if it's just my one's faded because it's been used more, but look at that. They're like different colors. I think they're pretty much the same otherwise. It might just be faded. Okay, so in mine, I'm just going to check the dates. Oh, I'm such a nerd. Okay, so this one is copyright 1985, Cartouche 1983. Let's see what this one is. I don't know if they're this one's got a price in it, £77, I think. I don't know if they did like how many editions they did of this deck. This is different. Oh my gosh, this is different. Okay. So this one is just says 1985. Okay, so I think the difference is that this is Angus and Robertson Publishers. I gotta do this. Okay, I gotta do this. Okay, let's compare. Okay, we're totally nerding out here. This is like super nerdy stuff. Okay, so we have the first page is the same. And the second page is different. So this one is St. Martin's Press, New York, and this one's Angus and Robertson Publishers. So the one that I've had already used, I did buy when I was living in the UK. I'm pretty sure I bought it off, I don't know if I bought it off Amazon or eBay or somewhere, because I just wanted the book because I had the cards already. And this one I bought in Australia, so I'm assuming this was like an original Australian edition. So that's kind of fun. I've got a UK edition and I've got an Australian edition. Oh, just whacked the microphone on the way there. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, sorry, I got really excited about it. I do feel like there's another timeline in which I am a rare book dealer. Okay, so this is the book, and the book's amazing. Like I work with the book all of the time. The amount of info that's in this book is pretty unreal. The spreads are amazing. I've used all of them. Even though I know the cards, I still like to look to the book and get some more information and kind of read the book intuitively as I go. So let's look at the cards. I know that's what you're here for. Okay. I gotta keep my books separate so that... Okay, so this is cool because my cards didn't come with a box. This is really exciting. I'm just trying to get the camera to pick it up. Cartouche is exclusively owned by Sekhmet Guernsey Limited. 1983, Ostaris Publications Limited. All rights reserved. Original artwork prepared by Ostaris Publications Limited by Martin Jones. Okay. Which way up does it go? It'd be good if I knew how to open it. Okay. All right, let's take a look at these because, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're not in order, but that's okay. That often happens when you get something secondhand. But look at these freaking card backs. Would you just look? Oh my gosh, the eye is just speaking to me, and then this is the Sirius star symbol, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's have a look through the cards, and you're not going to see them in order, but maybe they are a little bit. Okay, Horus, Isis, Bast, Thoth. So the artwork's really simple, but it's so effective and so beautiful, and it works really well for intuitive reading. So whenever I'm working with this deck, I go for an intuitive reading and then have a look in the book to see what Murry Hope says, because Murry Hope is a freaking genius. She was just amazing, and I love her so much. I just think that she was just, channeling on another level. And I haven't read all of her books, but I am wanting to. That's something that's on my list to do. I have a few of her other books. The Sirius card, the Lotus. Okay, we're going to look through them, and then I'm going to pull you a card and we'll read through the book together. And it'll be amazing, because everything that she says in the book. That's why I always go to the book. This is my favorite in the deck. The Winged Disc. Oh, Buckle of Isis is the one that I see all the time at the moment. The Pyramid. The Ankh I see a lot as well in my readings. And the Sphinx. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll show you the cards I have. So these are the ones that were made just because this is out of print. It's like so hard to find. So I can't remember how much I paid now, because this has actually been sitting in a corner waiting for me to unbox it for a little while now. But I think I spent like 80 Australian dollars on it. But this deck, and this isn't in perfect condition, so it's not going to go for like the highest price, but other ones I've seen online have been like $300 because it's out of print, right? And so it sucks when stuff goes out of print, because it means you can't get it, or you have to pay like $300 for it. So this person, and I don't even know who they were, so I can't get them in trouble or anything, but they created the cards. They made like a version of it, and they're a little bit bigger. And the artwork, I'd say the artwork is just a little bit not quite as crisp, but I mean, it's still an amazing set, and it's brought me a lot of, there's my winged disc. It's brought me a lot of love and a lot of light and a lot of wisdom and guidance. Okay, so let's pull a card. Let's do a full reading, but let's just, one thing I do like to do, this will be super boring for you to watch, but one thing I do like to do when I get a new deck, or when I get a secondhand deck comes into my life, I like to reorder it. Like, I think look, this is actually kind of in order. And, it makes me wonder, like, look, 9, 8, 7, 6, and then there's 1. It kind of makes me wonder, like, how much this deck was used. And I don't know if it just wasn't really used that much. Like, someone bought it. This is what happens a lot, right? Someone buys a deck. And we've probably all got these decks at our place as well. But someone buys a deck or gets gifted a deck and they put it on their shelf and it sits on their shelf for 20 years, 30 years. Oh my gosh, this is old. This is 1985. Well, this is 1980. Is this 1985? No, the other one said 1983, but I think that was like when it was created. But this is 1985. So, like, that's a long time ago. But the cards don't actually look that used. Like, there's no signs of there's kind of not really a lot of signs of use on them. I mean, I don't think that they're not in like completely mint condition, but they're pretty good, like compared to some of my decks that I've used quite a bit. Okay. All right, we've put them in order. This is what I like to do with a secondhand deck. And then I like to blow on it. So and then the other thing I like to do is go through and touch them all. We'll do a little we'll just do a little violet flame over the top just to clear, cleanse, release anything, any negative energy. I don't feel any at all from this deck. I honestly don't feel like it's been used. And I think that's why some of the cards are still in their order. Okay. Oh my gosh. The energy of it feels amazing. Like, it feels really, really good. Okay, that's our card. Lotus. All right. Number 16, the Lotus. Just finding that for you in the guidebook. The guidebook has a smell. It's got that, it's got that smell of it's been in somebody's cupboard or probably garage for like 30 years at least. I bought another deck that had that. It was the 5th what's it called? It's the tarot deck that's got the 5th suit in it. And I can't remember what it's called now. But anyway, that was a secondhand deck that I bought, and it definitely has got it's got a smell, and I tried everything to get the smell out. But it kind of doesn't come out. It lessens, but it never really comes out. Okay, so this is the guidebook. This is what it says. Let's have a little read. Number 16, Lotus. Egyptian symbol, sacred flower of Nephthys, home of Egyptian identity, home of the 4 sons of Horus, nature fixed. Keywords for instant reference: upright, continuity, meditation, placidity, reversed meanings, fragmentation, introversion, agitation. Let's read the upright meanings of the card. The spiritual, transpersonal, or superconscious level. Lotus embodies peace of mind, no matter at which level it is interpreted. Spiritually, the obvious meaning is coming to terms with one's specific role in the infinite scheme of things, resulting in a general unwinding at the more mundane levels, as above, so below. The psychological, mental, or subconscious level. A definite release from life's tensions is indicated here. Oh, that's nice. I love that this is our card that we pulled. Lotus falling in the 5th house would imply the passing of an anxiety concerning a child, or of tension over a love affair at the 5th point in a star spread. So she gives you guidance in here of like where you may see it in if you're using one of her spreads. Obviously, we haven't used it in the spread. We've just used it on its own. but I always read them because sometimes there's something useful in it. The message would be, don't worry, all will work out peacefully and satisfactorily in the end. The energies of Lotus engender the kind of inner relaxation that enables the subconscious to take over from the conscious mind and release the answers to pressing problems. Subjectively, Lotus represents someone who is very placid and gentle. It could also suggest that a period of meditation on its symbol will help you handle the affairs of the house or point at which it falls. For example, at the first point, it would show that the nature of your problem would be the need for the kind of placidity that Lotus can certainly engender. So if you're looking for a message of guidance, this is all about peace and harmony and meditation and being the kind, harmonious person in the situation. The material, mundane, or conscious level. Continuity is represented by Lotus in all positions, so materially it would mean that the affairs of the house position in which it falls would continue satisfactorily. In the second house, for example, there would be no need to worry about money as it would continue to come in. In the 10th house, no layoff as the job would carry on, and so forth. Lotus imbues whatever it touches with peace of mind. So big message here for us all hanging out here in this space, watching this unboxing and getting this guidance is everything's going to be okay. And I actually just posted about this on Instagram just the other day. Everything is going to be okay. So that seems to be a message that's coming up for a lot of us. Okay, so then we also have, it will give you information for reversed. It also has for meditation. Lotus and Nephthys, I can never say Nephthys, are the best meditation cards for producing a steady alpha pattern that will induce the calmness, tranquility, and peace of mind, so ideal for counteracting the pressures and tensions of modern life. Then we also have how to use it as a talisman and more about the symbol as well. So you can see the guidebook is just so full. It's so full and it's short, like there's not loads of information, but it really goes deep and it really gives you everything that you need. Like when it comes to the cards representing the deities, it also has like the myth. So Nephthys, myth, and it tells you the story of, you know, where they fit in the Neteru and all of that stuff, which is amazing. Like I always like to, whenever I pull a card and it's one of the gods, I always like to read the story again because I forget parts of it. You know, I know the general gist of the stories, but there's so many different gods and so many different stories, and they all have different connections, and then you read their story in different places and it's all slightly different. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so excited about this. I just really, really wanted to share it with you because this is truly something special and it's one of my favorite decks. And honestly, I got to tell you the truth, when I saw this on eBay, my first thought was I could resell this. Like this is a bargain price. I could make like $200 just from reselling it. And now that it's here and it's in my hands, I don't think I can do that. Like I don't think I'm going to be able to sell it, at least not anytime soon, not unless I get a very strong nudge to do so. I think it just has to be here with me for a while. But I'm really excited. And one thing I've been thinking about doing a lot lately is creating like a special offering where I do a reading and a healing using these cards for you. If that's something you'd be interested in, please post below. I did in one of the recent spiritual healing sessions I did, I do distant spiritual healing for people. I use this deck as the points of, you know, like pull the card for what needs healing, what do I need to do, and it took me in so deep, and we went so deep into this healing session, and it was just so powerful. So if that's something that you want, like let me know, because I've been thinking about doing that anyway, and if there's at least even a couple of people who have a little bit of interest in that, then I would totally put that up as an offering. I'm freaking in love with it. I'm in love with it. So in love. I'm just so in love with it. I think it's a work of genius. I think it's just, and there's winged disc on the bottom. Like, oh my gosh. Murry Hope's incredible. Like, even if you can't get your hands on one of these decks, check out her work, check out her books. Even if you just get the guidebook, because you know what you can do with the guidebooks, right? You know that you can use the guidebook just like a deck, and you can just bibliomancy it and say, okay, my card of the day is air. Like, the cards are obviously amazing, but if you can't get your hands on them, you can find this book secondhand, like on Amazon or eBay. Just the book is pretty inexpensive because, you know, it's like someone's lost the cards or they've kept the cards and the book's gone to the op shop or whatever. But you can still use it in that way. And the information in the book is like, I think it's so worth it. I'm on a mission to read all of her books, so I'll keep you posted on how that all goes. And let me know if you want a reading and a healing using this incredible deck. I could talk to you about it all day because I'm so obsessed and so in love. But I will leave it. We'll leave it here. I'm sending you so much love, and lots and lots of good vibes coming right at you.